Prepare for battle.
There we go. Now Dota TV can hear me nice and clearly, and we're going to get right into this game. First NAL cast of the night. There have been games being played before this, but now we're live and we are alive. So let's get right down to it. We'll get right down to the draft. Radiant side first. We'll have TC going to be playing on the Viper. Sumail going to handle his signature hero Puck. I believe that can be called his signature hero. He's been doing a fantastic job with it in these sorts of games, especially. Madog is going to handle that Skywrath Mage. We'll have Danger handling the Earthshaker on the support, and Ywar will be handling that Storm Spirit carry at the bottom lane. It looks like he already has a magic stick, already expecting to go up against IX Mike on that Bat Rider. Bloody Knight will be on the Vengeful Spirit. Yugi will handle that Invoker solo mid, and up at the top lane we'll have Trough and Arteezy on the Luna and Omni Knight respectively. They did go for a four-man roam, and it looks like Storm Spirit will be left alone. I think it's going to be the dual lanes that I've been talking about, as Earthshaker does have boots first, possibly looking to block off the creep wave and then walk back to base. No, he's just gonna, oh, what? What's your choice? What's your choice, man? Yep, he does have the Fisher. He's gonna block off the lane.
'Tis mine.
And then from there, he's just gonna walk back to base, heal up. And right now we see Bloody Knight being pretty sneaky. This part. Catch off of a support possibly, and Earthshaker will not be to the lane for the first 10 seconds, but no, he chooses to go, oh, he chooses to go out, he chooses to go back in. Come on, Bloody Knight, what's your choice? What do you want to do, man? Or has sneaked up into the lane, and Earthshaker is not even there, so if Universe can, if not Universe, I'm so used to seeing Universe Bat Rider, but Bloody Knight is going to go straight onto Ywar, and he might be in total danger right here. He has 3 stacks already, and he's taking a lot of damage. Magic Stick charges will go off. The Salve does get canceled immediately, and Ywar will take a spill here on the bottom lane, so very nicely done. Nice sneaky gank coming out from Bloody Knight. The Earthshaker not being there, probably the biggest thing. Would have been just fine. Looks like Bloody Knight's drawing the line. He wants to go back down once again. Earthshaker will see him with the illusion rune coming around the corner though. That same gank will not work twice. Arteezy looks like he is going to take a run to the bottom lane, so they want to switch it up. He's taking this lane is a lot of harassment damage. Like Danger is just being pushed away from him. Creep wave. Looks like they're gonna go onto Ywar once again. Being caught in a peculiar position. Bench stun is gonna go off, and Ywar's gonna die a second time. Does stop with the magic stick charge, and Arteezy took a lot of unnecessary damage, I felt. Bring him down. They did want to give the kill to Arteezy, but did eat a lot of that damage. Looks like Trop is going to be left to solo here on the top lane. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the broadcast. If you're tuning in from Dota TV, I give you a hello from wherever you're spectating from. And if you're tuning into my Twitch channel, always a pleasure to have my viewers. He says this sucks. Well, has 2 points into that quad, so the regen is completely fine, but Sumail is absolutely dominating this lane. 14 for 9, soon to be onto that Puck against just 3 for 0 on that Invoker. He's finding a rough time. It looks like he's bringing something on the curry. He's bringing an extra blades of attack without even completing his boots, because he doesn't think that he'll find the farm for it. And he is going to go for that Quas Wex build. Sumail is just having an absolute ball here in the middle. Things have quieted down a bit. Earthshaker's gone for a few pulls, so it's a very nice, like, triple stack going out for him. So that's the extra farm for Puck later on. It could look to gank him. Skywrath Mage is coming from the north. Yugi does not have any vision of this, nor does he going to be able to do anything. The creeps do get the kills, so the gold is split, but takes a tumble down in the mid lane. Playing pretty aggressive, and they don't have any defensive wards from top to the mid lane, so he did not see that rotation coming. Looks like Storm Spirit is just going to ignore bottom lane altogether. Farm the jungle instead. Troutfowl here on the top lane. He's found his level 3, so he's not doing too poorly. Now TC, oh my goodness, is just putting the harassment on. You can see TC is auto-casting his poison attack. He's turning it on and off. Not orb blocking. Just got some stacking going on. Sumail in the mid lane, has his boots, has that bottle, and is on that level 6. However, Yugi is a quad sweat, so he's not going to be that easy to bring down. And, well, Danger walks up, but Sumail does not have any more mana, and he already casted his orb, so that gank attempt got thwarted right there. I'm gonna just send the courier back to base.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, X Mike is enjoying some few stacks up for himself. That's looks like it's a quad stack going for him. But that would be a nice influx of gold. I think he's gonna share the experience with Blade 9. As should, because these supports, it's so hard for them to find the experience just in the lane. He does get level 4 off of that, so that's nice going for him, but Yugi's getting absolutely decimated here in the mid lane. He can't really do anything. He just goes to the jungle and stacks up the camp because he can't really handle the puck into the mid lane.
Haste!
Earthshaker's picked up a haste here. It looks like they want to go onto the bottom lane, but Yor's not level 6 and he doesn't have even a point in the Vortex, so there's no way they can find that. They saw Earthshaker pick up the haste rune anyway, so Arteezy definitely knew what was going on. He has 1600 gold. Action here going onto the top lane. Looks like TC is in danger, but puck goes in, and a nice dream coil going off. X Mike will be the first one to fall, and now Blade 9 is going to be next. Trout is in danger. Should be just fine. A very nice TP rotation incoming from Puck, saving TC and getting a double kill, so that was very nicely done. Hitting the orb onto 3 and then Dream Coil silence on top of that. Like, is that Midas recipe already completed? Yeah, so Puck has a 7-minute Midas. This is what Sumail opts to go for instead of that early Blink Dagger. Feels that he can still get his Blink Dagger at an optimal time. If he didn't get that Midas, 7 minutes is pretty good, but it's not fantastic because Puck usually wants the levels in phase shifts so that Blink Dagger has the maximum defensive capabilities, so I have no problem with Puck going a Midas. Blink Dagger is nice for initiation purposes, but he does have other heroes in terms. In fact, Yor, take his fall from Yugi, catching the back end of that.
Under attack. Dire's structures
I believe it was this ward that saw him in the jungle. It was only 174 damage done, so Storm Spirit was already on low HP before Yugi got a kill into him, and that's pretty big.
Is under attack.
I mean, Yugi was already crippled for farm. Now he's found that quick in-source, and now top lane. Like they'll get the tower and Trout. Danger going down. Here comes IX Mike, gets silenced up. And TC is going to lay down the damage onto him, but Trout is right there for the heal, but that doesn't matter. IX Mike will still take a fall, not able to get the lasso off. And Skywrath Mage will walk out of there scot-free. Meanwhile, mid lane, Puck lets out Orb and not going to engage just yet. He does have a regen rune in his bottle, but Earthshaker going to go for the 2 points into Aftershock, so Going to go 1 point into Fisher. Not worried too much about the stun duration.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A very nice aggressive ward coming out from a dog on the Skywrath Mage. They see him, so PC will be wise and back off here to the top lane. And he already has a full mechanism completed. Only needs the recipe for the headdress and he'll be good to go. Meanwhile, mid lane, Sumail, very nicely done. Nice phase shift dodge coming from him. Being absolutely patient with that puck. Knows that he wasn't in any danger of going down. He was going to be let off, and Yugi doesn't have any mana, so he's used all of his spells, and we'll have to rotate back to base. How's Arteezy's farm doing? He himself went for a minus. Not going to go for that early Mask of Madness like we saw him go last time. Right now, everything's died down a bit. We take a quick look at the gold draft, which Radiant are leading by 4K already at this mark. That is pretty big. Look at the net worth, see who's leading in terms, and it's the Puck and Viper, of course. Mail.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Search for the rune, and he does get it on the bottom lane. There's no contest of the rune, and now TC has picked up a haste rune, and he's looking to go straight onto Arteezy on the top lane. This is bad timing for the Omni Knight to go rotate to the mid lane, but Arteezy wisely hides behind his tower. And TZ wisely backs off. He could have gone for it. He didn't have the mechanism, but didn't want to risk any TPs coming in, and he might take a spill right here. IX Mike doesn't even have that blink dagger though. Gonna be a no for that. It's 10 minutes in. He's 400 gold off, so he's getting pretty good progress. Didn't lane that much. He did jungle mostly from minute 3, and there's gonna be a pause coming out. Like either lag issue. Skywrath Mage is like, what the heck's going on, man? Looks like we will have quick resume in this ward spot. So they have two very nice lane wards. They have a good aggressive jungle ward, a good aggressive lane ward. That does spawn off this ancient stack right here, and now it looks like Puck is going to go in onto Yugi. Does get the silence off, and now here comes the dog with the Duke, going to bring him down, and now Sumail's on a killing spree. He has that mana. He has that money for that blink dagger, and he's going to purchase that up immediately as soon as he cleans up that kill on the Invoker.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Did have to use a coil, but tower is low, and Blade 9 is the only one here to defend it. As Mike is reaching for that blink dagger timing, he does have it. Wants to pick it up on the side shot, but it's pretty risky to do so.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Just gonna farm the wave down here and then gonna TP out. Now Earthshaker, even with the early blink
Dire's
dagger.
middle tower is under attack.
That's an 11-minute blink dagger on Earthshaker. This is gonna be totally unexpected. War, on the other hand, he has 1400 gold. He's not done too badly. He has 3 deaths, but has kept up in pace in terms of the top of the net worth charts. And looks like Arteezy is going to take a spill here. No, that's playing up, but Puck in the meantime, he doesn't have any mana to back off, and is going to pay the price for it for his aggressive play.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A very nice rotation coming in from Dire Heroes, and Trout gets that nice chunk of gold and allows him to get those arcane boosts online. Baited indeed, Blade 9. How's Blade 9 going now? Arteezy's just fine. He's just farming. He did pick up that Mask of Madness, so something to accelerate his farm as well. And I talked about this before. I don't really like the Mask of Madness. There we go. It looks like my mic went out. And now I'm back online for the Twitch stream, but I have talked about this before. Oh, and looks like we just caught the back end of IX Mike going down to Ywar. Like I was saying, Ywar is doing a great job of keeping himself up in terms of net worth. And it did deward that crucial spot right there. And looks like Skywrath Mage, trouble going down. Full snap will go, and a very nice EMP going on to him, and now Yugi going to eat some damage from that Storm Spirit. Yugi is going to take a fall from the zips of the Storm Spirit. War very nicely done. And baited going back right to the dive. Going from a dog. Very nice Earthshaker block. That repel is going to last forever and a long time. Trouf is doing a nice job containing. Arteezy is going to break the eclipse off. Mechanism is going to pop, and they're all in danger. They have no other rotations coming. Here comes Puck. Does activate the Drink Coil, but unfortunately Arteezy was repelled. So a misuse of that. And looks like that Earthshaker Blink has definitely caught them off guard. He doesn't have any mana though. Helps sustain and make the fight drag on. They did pick up the kill, and Invoker actually bought back for that. Did they get anything out of it? I don't believe so. So Yugi using the early buyback, and it looks like Madog try to go for a quick snipe onto Yugi. They now know that there should be a Radiant Ward up there, and they see that Arteezy is going to farm this huge stack. Trouf is not there yet, so their window of opportunity is to go in, and Arteezy absolutely explodes from the Earthshaker Echo Slam. Looks like they're going to at least find a rebuttal kill onto the Earthshaker. IX Mike is going to come in. It gets silenced up immediately. Really can't do anything. They can contest this pull very easily. And they're going to use the smoke. Now is in range of the ward. Pretty sure it was, at least. Trouf is going to wrap around. They're going to see if they attempt to mess with the stack. Sentry ward is going to go off, purchased by, is that a Yugi purchase ward? Yeah, it's very nicely done. Using his own money, and Trouf is going to get, damage is going to go off, just for slowing down, and North Spirit didn't even jump in, but chose not to go for it. Now, Earthshaker on no man's land goes aggressively forward, and he can't do anything after that. He's going to take a fall. Now Arteezy once again mid lane, but Puck messed up. Did go for silence, but
Radiant's top tower.
I think it would have been better that he didn't go for it. Now, Bull and the Ancients doing it on. He's even using a Calling Blade to help him accelerate that Ancient farm. That's a quad stack. That's not at least quad or 5 stacks, so that's very nice. Vanjima steals a bit of gold using that help. Arteezy is going to get level 11 off of this, and Bench is going to get some pretty nice levels as well. Not getting a point into the damage or as of yet, which does go along well with Luna. Arteezy, he did pick up his power treads and got about 1,000 gold from that ancient stack, so most likely going to work for a BKB, especially knowing that Earthshaker has that blink dagger. If Earthshaker can get mana boots up pretty soon, then he will have that ability to extend fights.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like they want to smoke up here. IX Mike. Lasso is up in 4, and they see a TC into the middle lane, but it looks like they're baiting him pretty nicely. And wise decision by the Dire, choosing to go south instead. They're going to go towards the tier 1, hoping to pick off someone in the jungle.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Looks like Invoker has found someone with the smoke. He will miss, but not even necessary. Finds an easy, juicy kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now tier 1 is being assaulted, but it looks like they're going to go for a trade.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Right here, Bottle is going to be on the ground and is going to be sent back. It is TC. He even purchased a Bottle
bottom tower has
up
fallen.
here, and IX Mike is here to defend, but the only problem is he's alone, and now Coil is going to be used onto him. There's nothing to save him, so IX Mike will take a spill. Here, they did use a lot of spells. They used Coil, they used the Fissure, and they used that Viper Strike.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They did a lot to secure that Batrider kill. In the end, it's worth, especially killing IX Mike. It's always worth killing IX Mike. Looks like they want to go back in pretty soon. Storm's farm. Let's see that courier. think he has at least a little bit more than that. No, he doesn't.
Double damage.
Mort has fallen a bit behind in terms of that CS. Not going to get that Orchid until possibly the 20-minute, the late 20, mid 20-minute mark. Arteezy with the double damage is spotted out. The Ancients. That double damage, he should be able to clear it before it goes back into the camp. And the reason why Orchid is not that strong, it is still a good hero on the Storm Spirit, don't get me wrong, but Luna's gonna have her BKB up. And the only hero you can really go for in terms of the Orchid is the Omni Knight. We'll be sitting in the back end. You have Batrider to lasso up if he does jump onto Omni Knight. So very nice defensive capabilities coming here, and find the lasso here on TC, his friend, and now Cold Snap is going to go. The AMP will catch him barely on the edge of it, and TC is going to try and TP away. Tornado is going to be activated, is going to take a spill up here. They did commit 4 heroes to this, and that gives farm to everyone else around the map, like that Storm Spirit. And looks like it's not going to be towards the late, so he is finding that farm. He is able to find some farm. Dips aggressively forward, but not going to do anything. But Puck does see that Arteezy is repelled, so just to back off wisely. Does have that Yule Scepter up onto that Puck. Pretty interesting build. Choosing not to go for the level 2 Dream Coil. Said top lane. Looks like caught the back end of Skywrath going down. Solo kill going to Yugi. Find something to talk about. Earthshaker has disconnected from the game, so that does give us time to take a quick look at the graphs and look at that XP spike. That's like a Himalayas mountain going right there, is going up, down, up, and then a big way down going to valley out. And in terms of gold, that's more of an easier hike, I'd say. Not too steep, not too uphill, but is working his way down back closer to ground level. So Tyre and like that, they named themselves Complexity. And we do have at least a former Complexity player in here. Blade9 was picked up, but is now off the team, as Wagamama, I heard of recently, has joined the team, so we'll see how that works out. I'm not sure in terms of roles who's going to be playing who, because Waga is a mid player. I believe Moon Meander has played support. Riser has an injury in terms of, I guess, being issues. He can't use his dota extremities that he needs. Puck already has Boots of Travels and has an Invis rune, so we'll look to see some action possibly going on. They probably want to get that tier 1 tower in the mid lane, who has just been poked at, keeping about 99% of its health. Net worth, Male, you can just see on the side, so Male is leading in terms of net worth. How much gold is he averaging a minute? Over 500 gold. We are only 20 minutes in, so that's pretty good for the Puck. Arteezy, what has he purchased up? He has something on the courier, so that's a full BKB, not complete at the 20-minute mark. PC doing a farm. He has 2 components of the Aghanim Scepter. Let's see if he has any more on the courier. Not, so he's about 1800 gold away from that. Allows him to tank up more and activate that ultimate more frequently. Like we are going to resume the game here pretty soon. Earthshaker has that Null Talisman. Gonna go for that Veil. The thing about Earthshaker, Sure, Blink Dagger is always nice, but you always want the levels onto him as well. At least level 2 ultimate with the max Aftershock will deal the maximum amount of damage. That allows him to be pretty effective at least. Still deal a decent amount, but not enough to find a kill. And it looks like Danger is having some trouble, so he is going to disconnect once again. Meanwhile, Yugi on farm does have an urn, he does have phase boots and drums. Done pretty well for himself to rebound at least. He doesn't have any tier 3 items, so like a force staff. He does have drums, which is alright, but you really want either force staff or start going towards that orchid, which is especially useful against that puck. You spot the courier going down to the bottom lane, so you see Arteezy's BKB, and oh boy. Like there is going to be resume, but gonna be 2 minutes for a bit of a bathroom break. Dota is not happy. Looks like the Dire was at least split push with Arteezy. He's gonna drop most likely that Ring of Protection or that Quelling Blade. Put it on the courier and then have the courier deliver his BKB. IX, Mike, and Invoker are setting up shop here in the mid lane. On the other side of the river, we do have the Radiant collaborating all of their heroes toward the mid lane. Skywrath Mage is dead. Clash of Clans, what a game that is. I think, I'm not sure, I'm confusing Clash of Clans with another game. Not sure what source that necessarily comes from, and Yugi shows himself into the mid lane. He could be in danger of going down, and he's going to be jumped on. Coil is going to go off straight onto him, and Yugi had absolutely no chance. This kill did go to Storm Spirit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gank worked out. Didn't have vision with this ward, so wondering how Yugi thought that he wasn't about to get jumped on. I guess he was overconfident that he would at least cast his spells, at least Tornado or something in time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do see TC, we do see Earthshaker, I'm pretty sure. Still need to get used to type of vision. Ward's going to zip forward. He does have a freshly new Orchid. Gonna find Trop alone into the mid lane. Now Storm Spirit is starting to snowball. That's 2 kills and 2 pretty important heroes. We'll set back. Arteezy is still finding his farm onto that Luna. They're pinging him out. They want to make a jump on him. Shaker does still have that ultimate. Being controlled now.
Yes.
Ghost walk for him. Tornado is up. Looks like Earthshaker will get picked off onto the bottom part of the river. Eclipse is going to be used for a solo Earthshaker. Looks like they use Lasso as well. I'm worried about any rotations coming in from the Radiant heroes. There is no Earthshaker, but then again, there is no Eclipse, there is no Batrider ultimate, so Radiant could look to take a fight here. He does scout out 2 heroes onto the uphill part of the map. Luna does TP though. Right now, Sumail's going to engage straight onto Blade 9. Not finding though. Looks like Invoker going to miss the tornado, but very nice EMP going to cancel out all of Viper's mana. Goes back into Ghost Walk form. doing most of the scouting. Arteezy gets picked off onto the top part of the lane. Alone in the jungle. Looks like he got engaged upon by that Storm Spirit. Puck, he didn't expect the Puck boost to travel in. That was a full 10 seconds to beat. The dog in the meantime, you got absolutely exploded here in the mid lane. But that's pretty big, getting a kill onto Arteezy. Using his 10-second BKB in the process and while his Midas is down. War did have an 0-3 start, but has made up greatly for it, as now is even across the board in terms of his KD ratio.
The armor of omniscience.
Look at this dire vision around the map. Very nice combination of aggressive and defensive wards. War is going to zip into IX Mike. EMP does not catch him on the edge. Did have a lasso, but they choose not to go for it as they save that regen rune for Mike. Like Yugi's gonna build towards that Yule Scepter.
Will break.
We're possibly gonna get a BKB next, especially against a hero like Invoker. Quas Mike's Invoker at that, and IX Mike is gonna get jumped on, and we'll get Daggons down. So Puck showing off that Dagon. I'm not sure if they saw Arteezy and company walk into the pit, but they now know that Invoker's right next to him. Said War did go down. They walked out there in time. Arteezy gonna activate the BKB and use the Eclipse. But most of the dreams are not going off onto anyone. They do find the kill onto TC. They're going to blink away. At least to safety for now. Puck is going to chase them onto the back end. They have no coil. Fight actually benefited more so for the Dyers, because they did get that Viper kill. Got a nice chunk of experience. Viper does have that Aghanim Scepter up. Like he revealed himself into the mid lane. That Ghost Walk, they know he's here. And the Ghost Walk gank is not as effective at all. He sees the Courier. Courier bringing out the Dagon. And oh, he needed one more right click onto it, and that might pay with his life now. Yugi being engaged, War will bring him down. And doesn't even get the Courier kill for it. Viper has completed that Aghanim Scepter. Puck leveling up that Dagon, going for quick bursts more so than disable. He could go for a Sheep Stick, which is the safer option.
Regeneration!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Mike, danger going down. Storm is zipping the wrong way. See Mike going off as Storm was zipping in. Retreating back.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Working towards that Manta Cell is Arteezy. It's gonna have it. Just about recipe is all he needs. Stacks are going to go off for him in the jungle. How's Trout's Farm doing? He's going to go for Force Staff, it seems. He does have Staff of Wizardry, which is the component of the Aghanim Scepter. Force Staff would be nice. Like Danger is finally reconnected back to the game, so welcome back Earthshaker. You are now able to use the amount of gold that you have. They're choosing to go more of the farming road. Arteezy, he is spotted near the Roach Pit. Easily jump on him. Invoker, they wait for Invoker to go to the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Storm has saved up quite a bit of gold. IX Mike does back away from the tower, trying to draw out anyone. And they do see that Puck TP to the top lane, so this might be a go time now. At least on the bottom lane, or gonna find that Earthshaker. Send him a goodwill smash of the hammer. Trout is going to get engaged upon by a War. Gonna take a lot of damage, and the Soul Burn will finish him off. time war. Let's get one off, but it looks like they're going to go more down river. And Arteezy is going to activate the BKB and Eclipse again, but does not catch off the puck. They're only finding a support hero. But IX Mike, oh, very nice. Good phase shift coming from the puck. Silence is just to ensure that Mike doesn't get close. The only support heroes going down to the slaughter. Using a lot of spells for it too. They did use the Eclipse. They didn't use that much. Puck coil is still up. Viper, well, his ulti is 5 seconds, so it doesn't matter how often he uses it. He'll always have it up whenever he wants. Now Manta has completed on Arteezy. Already farmed up 1400 gold. Find that farm so fast, my goodness, it feels like it just got his Manta style. Didn't even sell the minus. They spawn him up into the mid lane. Very nice Manta dodge.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Tried to sneakily go for the tower. Now Puck might be in danger. I'm not sure if they can kill Puck by themselves, but they're going to activate this Cold Snap. They're going straight, but Puck, very nicely done. They will the Blink Dagger away, and now, oh, Trout gets bounced downriver, separated from the rest of his team, and he will take a fall. That ward setting up very nicely. They'll just stay together, and boy, he does pay the price for it. Omni down for 40 seconds, and they're going to go inside the Roche pit. If they wrote down the timer for the Luna, because they know that it still has 20 seconds left, and now Vengeful Spirit does take a fall as well, but the down part is Storm Spirit has no mana, so he has to be careful right here. And they do spot IX Mike coming up. Yugi will get engaged upon solo coiled up. Gets Yule sent up into the air, but it does get lasted here by the Bat Rider. Is going to dodge the EMP, but Arteezy is going to come onto the back end with the Lunar Eclipse, and he will find at least one kill onto Yamor. Arteezy has no more mana, and he's going to activate the not MKB, the Mask of Madness. In danger, trying to find a way, a window of opportunity, but TC will take a fall here as Omni Knight has respawned and come in at a very nice time, and they're going to engage even further. Mike goes down to the heaviness, but no, a nice heal coming in from Trout, damaging that Skywrath Mage as well as healing Mike and saving him. And now it's their turn to march into the Roche pit. Puck has something to say about it. Very nice job, but Mike got killed by Roshan. Oh no, and Puck doesn't have an orb to jump to. He doesn't even have Blink Dagger off a cooldown. So Puck will take a fall. And very well noted, Mike. I was thinking, who else had Yules? I thought Omni Knight might have gotten it, but doesn't he have the mana for it? Now he'll have it pretty soon. Is that the recipe on the courier? That is an Arteezy double ultimate orb, so gonna go for that Scotty build once again.
Middle tower is under attack.
Onto that Luna.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And the assault onto the towers as Luna just mows down the creep wave while still damaging the tower. Tier 1 that middle tower is finally down 32 minutes in. Puck is down for a while. That's a Dagon level 4. That was so unfortunate. Mike must have been at least like 20 HP. So, concussive shot. Let's get activated, but it doesn't find anyone. So 22 and 19, a pretty close game. Ywar has found this farm, has farmed up that Bloodstone now on that Storm Spirit. Now has a lot more mana to work with. TP down to the bottom lane. We'll find a DD rune, almost Dagon level 5. So I imagine that he got this just to kill off Omni Knight, but IX Mike probably gonna take a fall. Then that's a full BKB activate. No, that's 9-second BKB. So activating it pretty late, thinking he was just fine. Right clicks a punch, go down. EMP tornado, just gonna take away some of Viper's mana. And Arteezy, he does have an Aegis. He's looming very closely in danger, and he doesn't find anyone with the Eclipse as they're going to go into the trees. Arteezy only finding that Skywrath mage, but now he has no BKB, and he is going to get engaged upon. And that Omni Knight is not there to save him because he dies on the back end. They're even using an Echo Slam to finish him off, and that's 4 heroes surrounding. Yugi does get silenced up by that Storm Spirit, and they will find the kill on Arteezy. Activating the mid surround, just kind of man goes straight up here, and Arteezy almost getting the kill onto that Earthshaker. And just fighting up against the Warren, he's driving them back. He'll finally take a fall, but did put up a nice effort. So we know that Arteezy can at least survive pretty long against all of the Radiant spells. It's just so unfortunate that he activated the Eclipse and they all had fog juking spots with the trees. Disengage. Thanks, Mike. Trying to find a kill. Has activated the Firefly, but not going to go after anything. Concussive Shot is going to go off. IX Mike does activate that BKB, once again forced to defensively BKB instead of using it for offensive purposes. Let's use a Puck Dream Coil, but that's definitely expendable. BKB gets weaker the more you use it, and IX Mike will find an opening straight onto that Puck. Very nice projectile stun shot coming from the Puck, and Bloody Knight will take a spill up here. IX Mike to follow. Now here comes Yugi, going to go straight in onto Earthshaker. Omni Knight did activate the ultimate, and Yugi will take a fall as well. And they're fighting always without Arteezy. It just seems that they're fighting separately, and now Trout forced to run away. He does have a gem, so that's an important kill if they do find that Omni Knight, who is hard to kill now with that Yule Scepter, so they can't silence him up. That's 5k gold and almost a 3k gold swing going their way. Arteezy's just going to go in aggressively, knowing that he does have the repel for security. And he gets perched off, and Arteezy activates the BKB. And right now he's just going to straight up man mode. Eclipse is going to pop off. Trout trying to go for a long range heal to try and pick off that Puck. Another BKB charge is now down to 5 seconds for Arteezy. Once again, an Eclipse that didn't do much that fight. It just has so much tank ability with the Viper mech, who ate most of it. And of course, he has a natural magic resistance. Necrosis skin. I did see a Diffusal Blade, so that did get purchased up by the Viper. So very, very nicely done. It looks like Roche will be up pretty soon, in about 3 minutes. Arteezy is almost up to that 6th slot. Doesn't have that much damage. He has some nice survivability. I would think that his last item is going to be a Butterfly. Butterfly works some wonders right here. It would be nice for him to get gold enough for an Aghanim Scepter, but most likely not going to find it this game, as Radiant have pulled ahead. And now
Radiant's
Yugi
bottom tower is under attack.
did go invis. They don't have any detection though. That's pretty unfortunate. Eagle Song being purchased up by the Puck, so he's going for an Ethereal Blade. Dagon 5. Onto the Puck, just more burst damage, the better.
Fear not heresy.
Might look to jump onto Puck in the mid lane. Does or back. Yeah, if there's someone going to disengage, then exactly there is IX Mike. It's going to activate the BKB right into the waiting arms of the rest of their heroes. He's going to take a lot of damage from Arteezy. And TC is going to be the first of all that tanky Viper. now out of there, and they're looking to push. Raiden being very aggressive. Yuki doesn't have anything invoked up yet that allows them to catch up. Or has 16 Bloodstone charges onto that storm. It's going pretty nicely for him, and now Earthshaker got caught off onto the top part above the mid lane. So they don't have a surprise Echo Slam coming out from that. Did purchase up a 4-staff along with the treads, and now they're going to go high ground straight into the base. Or taking a lot of damage, and they can do this with TC. Being down in Arteezy is going to get healed up, but as long as Trout stays on the back end, Arteezy's just going to be fine. They're going to do everything they can to give Arteezy the damage until Viper respawns, and that's Firefly being purchased up. Coming onto the courier. And Arteezy, here comes the mowing down. Puck Dream Coil did go off, but only onto Ix. Mike activates the BKB, and they get the melee racks, and they will be able to disengage. Straight on out here, there's a hand of Midas that is straight up onto the ground. He got destroyed, so that's free. 1,000 gold that's just being expended. And Arteezy going to use that Eclipse, and TC is Mike going to go down again. Not necessarily an Earthshake with a nice Echo Slam. Going to go off, but a nice Omni Knight ultimate going to come off. Arteezy's right now just trying to run for his life and disengage. Pretty unfortunate that his Midas got killed. That is 1K just being thrown away like that. Trout with the gem. Will most likely fall here. Yeah, gets zaps down. They do ping out the gem onto the ground. But they did get an Omni Knight and a Midas item kill. They got the melee racks in the mid lane, and momentum has shifted now to the Dire squad. Just look at this. Look how back and forth this game is. This valley is only within the mountain, so it goes up, then you go straight down, then that steep hiking climb up. You're gonna need a pickaxe to climb that mountain slope. Now that XP grab. Same thing, same story right here. Spiked all the way up with all these kills going. That was around near the Roshan, so that was about 10 minutes ago. Minutes in, the first NEL game of the night. I'm your host, Gangster Dota, and I'm happy to cast for you guys. So Arteezy is now 6th slot. I want to trade in the Mask of Madness or Satanic, but he's using this to destroy Roshan. Look how fast that Roshan's going down. Can't even do anything. And they know that Arteezy is inside the Rosh pit. They want him to go in, and at least saw him. Earthshaker into the danger. Swap going in, gonna find a kill. And Arteezy did pick up the Aegis, using the Mask of Madness, and he placed on the courier.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I believe if the Radiant want to win a fight, they have to stop that Omni Knight. They have to burst him down immediately,
Dire's middle tower
because he is keeping everyone on his team
Radiant's
alive.
bottom tower is under
And
attack.
it's so hard to do so because of BKB coming from Ix. Like, Yuki will TP back. Does find Puck, and he's gonna try to stay back to Puck the entire
Radiant's
time.
bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's gonna activate the Yule Scepter, gonna go straight in onto the Puck, activating the Dream Coil. He did break the coil, and Puck's gonna go straight in onto him with the Ethereal Blade and the Blink Dagger. He's just gonna TP back to base. He did use the Dream Coil, however, and now the base is being assaulted by Arteezy. And Arteezy does get swapped out of lane. Your BKB is going to be activated in the middle of their entire team, and Yawar gets lassoed up.
The armor of omniscience.
And will take a fall because of that Bloodstone charge, though. Does have 11. He's going to respawn very soon, so they're just going to back up after using the Aegis. They are chasing, they are pursuing. They found Trout. They should be fine, and he's going to TP out. But it did get a tier 3 tower and damage onto the racks. Using an Aegis. Actually, they didn't even use the Aegis. They only lost the Invoker there, and he wasn't even there in the exchange. Puck TP to the top part of the lane. Trying to find Iron Spike. It looks like Storm Spirit jumped in straight into Arteezy, who has been sheeped up. So a brand new sheep stick coming from the war on that Storm Spirit. Very nicely done to disengage. Afterwards, saving the teammate.
Blessings.
Arteezy has used the gold to purchase up a Lincoln Sphere as the last item. So that does block off the Viper ult, that does block off the Silence, the Sheep. Blocks off the Ethereal Blade, the Dagon. This useless hero. He's just so squishy in this game. That's the initial problem with him. He can be used in good aggressive lineups, but you only have Viper to tank, and Skyrat has to be close to the front lines or to deal that damage.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yugi is just stalking Demon here onto the top lane, and he will stop this TP. So very nice job from him, and they know that puck cannot go in. TC is getting lassoed in the meantime. So Yugi might have just done the play of the game that secured it. Very nice job from him as bottom Rax is going to go down. Viper did find back into the game, but they can't do anything versus the Rax. Earthshaker is just lifting his totem up and down, up and down. It's too heavy for him to use the Fisher. Invoker, that pesky Invoker finally does get picked off by that puck. Storm Spirit goes in aggressively, get a kill, secure it onto Blade 9. Oil will be used, and Arteezy is just man-boating straight up. He did use the Eclipse, and now it's just going to man-boat straight up fight onto that Earthshaker. It is going to now turn onto the Storm Spirit. The back courier did go down, and all it had Arteezy's Lincoln Sphere onto it. Didn't use the Aegis as of yet, and Arteezy is being bashed and gone down. He will get brought down into the end, and only IX Mike here to survey velocity. IX Mike is going to find a lasso here onto the Storm Spirit. This might be huge if they get the kill, and he does, but Storm Spirit dying in the meantime heals up almost his entire team. IX Mike will take a fall himself, so they did get a team wipe on the side of the Radiant. They got a courier kill as well. So a full team wipe, that's 6k and a 5k gold swing going their way, but they have 2 lanes of racks down, and I don't think they can accomplish anything before Dire Heroes respawn. And Arteezy, he does have buyback. Puck just goes straight up Refresher Orb, sells the Midas, is done with that item. This is your puck. A lot of burst damage potentially going to go out. They have 2 coils, 2 silences. Pushing down onto the mid lane. They want to at least force something with the disadvantage that they have. Now trying to drag a creep wave. War and TC are here on the front lines, but IX Mike is up soon. They do have a glyph still. They won't even get this tier 3 tower. Storm is going to zip forward. Going to use the remnants to try and scout the high ground. Tornado is going to be used. And aggressively going to go on to Yugi, who activates the Eel Scepter. And shaped up his Trumpa. Nice. IX Mike is going to be KB lasso in, and now Ymor is going to almost take a fall. Blade 9 gets absolutely destroyed. In the meantime, here comes Arteezy. That big monster of a Luna, and now the rest of the team, and the team fight is going to break out right here. Eclipse not going to be used. Arteezy does not have a BKB charge. He has to be careful. Big Echo Flame is going to go off, but now the repel onto Arteezy, and now the Eclipse is doing a lot of damage. Ymor not able to silence up Arteezy in time, and Arteezy will find a lone Earthshaker to go off. Meanwhile, the chase is going to continue chasing the Storm Spirit. But now Puck is just kiting their entire team around, and Trow sends Puck up into the air, and Yugi will take a fall from Ymor onto the bottom part of the lane. At the same opposite other end of the map, the dog will get picked off. Activate. Once again, Ethereal Blade attacking, but Trout, he's not silenced up, he can't heal up, and now Snail might take a fall here. Nice lasso from Mike. This is going to put the dagger into the heart of that puck. That godlike streak is now in the hands of Arteezy, who has 5,100 gold. Already 6 slotted though. But he does purchase up a Lincoln Sphere and a Satanic recipe. So he might sell something else. I don't know what he could sell. I guess he's gonna dump his BKB. Just allow Trout to repel him. He's been doing a good job, and now Trout has a blink tagger, so can stay from a faraway range if Arteezy's in danger. Can be there for the rescue, and Storm aggressively zips forward. We'll find IX Mike. Gonna zip. Continue on zipping, but he is low on mana and chooses wisely to back off.
The time.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Now the mid-racks of Radiant squad did take a fall. And Yugi on this Invoker, it's just ghost walking around. He's just been so cheeky this game. He doesn't even have that many items on his hero. He has suffered 11 deaths. His net worth is not that much, not even 10k 50 minutes in onto an Invoker, and yet he's been pretty game wrecking. We will find Madoc though. EMP activated, Ice Ball does get disactivated. Ice might get keeped up, and he's gonna die immediately. Scepter will get sent up into the air. Does activate. The ultimate gonna go off, but they're very mobile heroes on the back end, and Guardian Angel will be used. Repel even going to be used to save up onto Trout. Not wanting to surrender any kills. Arteezy did activate the Satanic already, so he's all in this hand fight right now. There is no Omni Knight right there. They did destroy the Black King bar. I think he used the Courier to use the Lincoln Sphere onto him, but that's going to be to no avail. The only kill that they found was the Storm Spirit.
Is under attack.
BKB did get destroyed. Everything pretty much happened in that fight. Very nice Courier micro coming from Arteezy. I did not know you could do that. He used the Lincolns on the Courier to activate onto his hero. More you know. They did repel the push and the assault. And the biggest part was IX Mike did get picked off before the fight even began. Batrider initiation is just so huge. He got another item destroyed. He has 2 items destroyed already in this game, the BKB and the Hand of Midas. And of course, he's 6 slotted. He doesn't care.
Fear nothing.
If you guys are enjoying the broadcast, Arteezy does not have buyback. They are close to the mid lane.
A prize.
Looks like they're going to go straight into Roshan instead. We'll have to go through an Aegis on someone. Storm Spirit will be a very nice option. Just zipping around to see if anyone is threatening to Roche.
Illusion.
And just will go up onto the Storm Spirit. They do have cheese. It goes on to TC.
Mine.
Now they have to fight through 2 Vipers and 2 Storm Spirits. Pressure is on, is now reaching 52 minutes. We're approaching the ultra late game pretty soon. Smoke is getting purchased up by Trout, so even though that they have an Aegis on the Storm, Cheese on the Viper, you want to go on the aggressive here. Mike is working towards that Refresher Orb. That might be a big item depending on if he can get the double lasso onto Puck or that Storm Spirit. Trough is just sitting right next to Arteezy. Look how fast those creeps just go down. Immediately. The only down part is Arteezy. Oh, he doesn't have a TP. I never really thought of this. And
Radiant's
he has to walk back into the mid lane while they're approaching the tier 3 tower. So,
Dire's bottom
not
tower
having the
is
money for
under
boots to
attack.
travel. They're setting up and flying. Oh, he found it. He found the block. He found the opening. He really found the opening, but Bloody Knight is going to take a fall, and Earthshaker disconnected from the game. They are going to rejoin immediately, and Luna disconnected from the game as well. Something is going on. Well, this is a problem. Isolde's draw. This is a horrible time for it to be paused in the middle of an epic fight. Storm Spirit, he still has a silence to use on Trough, so Trough may as well. Well, he does have a Yule Scepter, so he can't really surrender himself just yet. Arteezy's like, what the heck, man? Earthshaker is already dead, so we're going to resume this fight. And now Trough is being sent up into the air. Going to activate the repel onto himself, but not going to save him in time, and IX Mike is going to take a spill as well. Arteezy finding the kill onto Viper. Viper not activating the cheese though.
Tower has fallen.
In the meantime, Skywrath getting away from the fight. And pushes down the tier 2 at the bottom lane. Like reconnections are coming back in. No damage was completely done. They still have a cheese, they still have an Aegis. Puck's Refresher is down, so that's, I say, the biggest loss from that. No one can really do anything, and oh, Puck has the Aghanim Scepter. He sold something. He sold the Yule Scepter. Pretty ballsy play coming from the Puck. He gets disabled.
Double damage.
Spell trouble for him. He with the double damage rune. Spying on Puck into the mid lane. Question is, I don't think they want to engage. Danger once again disconnects from the game.
All wands will break.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Now Dire's curve. Well, okay. Looks like they're going to try and recover the gem that's just dropped casually on the ground here.
He's fearless.
Is casually spying them out. That gem could be very useful for them. Arteezy is going to find, and Sumail goes up onto the top part of the lane. We'll take a fall here, but Sumail gets picked off. He does buy back into the game, so he will rejoin the fight shortly. In the meantime, Arteezy does find that Earthshaker. And Sumail does get a nice coil up onto 2, and that's an Aghanim Scepter coil, so they do not want to break it. And now Storm joins back down. Arteezy is getting engaged upon, but he still has a Satanic to use. Okay, we just find your ward gets stunned up, but he's on the high ground, and he's going to get back up with onto the high ground. Well, that will be the first one to fall. And he does have an Aegis, so your ward will be just fine of dying right now. IX Mike BKB is going to get popped. And now Trough in danger. Heal is going to go off, only security. Just a little bit longer, and Arteezy is left to fight against the entire Radiant team, and he is winning so far. He's killing off, he finds the Puck, who buys back and dies back, and now TC trying to man up. He's going to take a fall as well. GG is going to be the call, and now the throne is being assaulted. In the meantime, Arteezy with the triple kill.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
GG is going to be called, and IX Mike
is under attack.
Storm Spirit did buy back into the game, so it looks like it was a fake GG. For the looks of it, at least. I can buy back if he wants to.
Under attack.
Armor of omniscience.
Arteezy slice to the throne. There's nothing that they can do to stop him. Manta Style is going to activate, and the throne does going to go down. Big Earthshaker ulti will go in, but that doesn't matter. Throne goes down, and Arteezy will take the first win of the night with his draft against Ewar's draft. But they did not make it easy, that's for sure. 25-5 on Puck. Man. Great attempt from Sumail.